world. Okay, let's jump in. I'm gonna move this. Welcome, Morgan, to VIP. Okay, this message is really specific, and you will know by the title if this is for you because of different things that are happening in your life right now. So I'm going to say that again so no one's confused. Like, I'm not doing that. That's not happening. Like, I don't even want to hear that. This is for people that know for a fact that this is being sent your way over and over and over again. Not to say that you're doing it or that you're entertaining it or that you're explaining it. You just are aware that this type of energy is coming for you. You know what I mean? It's almost like House of Dragons, where Rhaenys is like, Rhaenyra, the greens are coming for you, and they're coming for your children. Okay? So it's kind of like that. Like, you know that the enemy is trying it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you know that the enemy is shooting their shot. You know that they're straight tweaking. You know that they're straight tweaking. Okay? And they are trying to get a moment out of you. They want an olive branch. They want you to raise the white flag. They want you to expound, over explain. It's not happening. It's not happening. And they're so mad. So this is something you've been learning to do, whoever I'm speaking to. You have been learning to do this. You have been learning to master this. And you have been seeing this unfold in your timeline over the course of the last 2 months. Okay, and what you're going to be realizing is that you're getting better at this with strangers. Okay, the Decepticons that are strangers, you're getting so good at this. It's more with the people that are loved ones that literally get hijacked, okay, by the body snatchers, okay, the spirit snatchers. They literally are the ones that it might take you a little bit longer. Do you know what I mean? So you're really good at doing this with strangers, but when it comes to your loved ones, your family members, your peers, people that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, that's when you're like, oh, I'm going to have to be the freaking bad guy. This is going to suck, but I'm going to do it. This is like counting to 30 or counting to 10 before you have to do something you really don't want to be a part of, you don't really want to do, and it's in specific situations where you have to dismiss yourself. So it's maybe not necessarily a situation where you get to just bow out gracefully and go about your day. These are situations where, like, you kind of have to say, don't talk to me. We're done here. That's it. You're going to be very careful about your words with the people that you are getting ready to dismiss in your life. You already have a list, okay? You guys have a Kill Bill list of people that you are going to dismiss in your life in the next 1 to 2 weeks. It's very, like, you just know who these people are. They have been given opportunity after opportunity, and they are showing you that they have literally, their spirit has been jacked. Their spirit has been jacked. So you're like, well, it's been real. It's been fun, but I'm going to have to go. I'm literally going to have to go. And with that being said, hi Savage Queen, hi Randon, hi Jungle, hi Poetic, hi Thomas, hi Kelly, hi Marketing, hi A1, hi guys, hi Kyrie, hi Ghosts and Cars, hi, who did I forget? Lucky, and 89. These people are trying to mirror you, and the ones that are the most estranged from you, the Decepticons that are on social media, on the internet, in your work arena, or trying to be in your work arena, are the ones that are trying to literally mirror you and make you out to be the villain. So what I wrote is, you are nothing to be played with. You are nothing to be played with. You don't need to explain. You don't explain yourself to demons. You don't. And your silence destroys them. These people were sent to break you. They were sent to villainize you. They were sent to make you feel like you're misunderstood and you are nothing to be played with. I don't know what type of time they're on tweaker time for sure. They're irrational, intoxicated, senseless. They want to bring you in a very aggressive way loss, setback, failure, and confusion. They want to bring you a whole chapter, a whole period of wasting your time. And they are going to get nothing but a brick wall. You feel me? And what happens is you guys get someone, they come in, they're like really nice. They're like, oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And then they attack you. Then they attack you. And you're like, that's you already sensed it in them. You already flagged it. But you just waited. You're like, they're going to show me. They're going to show me what they're about. And sure enough, here they are, accusing you of things, trying to make it seem like you're unusual or you're strange or like you're the aggressor, like you got problems, you don't have it all the way together. So make it make sense. We just went from I like you to explain yourself to me and then them attacking you. So this is something you're learning not to do, is to not even explain yourself. You guys are learning how to just straight block people and move on. You're learning how to delete. You're learning how to move in silence. You are learning that your silence destroys them. Whoever I'm speaking to, you have Christ consciousness. You have a pure heart. You are powerful. You are mystical. You are a healer. You are a star messenger. You have an incredible amount of foresight. Your intuition is your superpower. Your silence is your superpower. And God has your back. You are not the one. You are not the one. If you guys are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Duh. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your spiritual advisor. And we are going in. Grab whatever you guys be smoking on, snacking on, sipping on. Because you are not crazy. The cuckoo birds that you guys are dealing with, the cuckoo bananas, the eagle has landed, the macaroni's in the microwave, and you see it clearly. Do not give them the time of day. And for the people that are on the chopping block with you in your life, whether they're in your work arena or just around you, or a friend or a loved one, what you guys are going to be doing is telling them what time it is. Telling them what time it is. Say it's a holiday today. You're like, I'm not going to ruin their holiday, but I'm going to tell them tomorrow, or I'm going to tell them next day. I'm going to tell them. You have a plan. And you are specifically being guided to not let people take advantage of you. So maybe you guys asked God or the universe or whoever it is that you pray to. You were like, I need guidance on if this is the person I need to get rid of. And you are getting very clear messages that yes, this is the person that you need to get rid of. To not let them take advantage of you. To not let them gaslight you. To not let them scapegoat you. And there are people that you care about, genuinely care about, that have been hijacked. They're telling you bold-faced lies. They're all talk. And you are getting this clear message of, hey, if you do not get rid of this person, you are going to be meeting brick walls if you continue to let this person be around you. Because you have a feeling that the writing is on the wall, like, you know what, I don't like being lied to. I don't like being made out to feel like I'm crazy. You know, I've been telling you guys this analogy. They're like, the sky is purple. Actually, I think I've been talking about it on Patreon. If you guys are on Patreon or members only, you guys have a whole library of videos. Everything is ad-free. You have access to that library as long as you are a member. Everyone on Patreon, you guys have an even bigger library of a ton of videos for only $11.11 a month. And you guys got 2 videos. You guys got an urgent ad-free message. So did members only. And then you guys got your first pick a card already for the month of July. And I was talking about the sky being purple. These people are like, bruh, the sky is purple. So it's already one thing when you have Decepticons telling you this, like the strangers, the people that you're not even trying to be familiar with, you know that they're a whole red flag walking. Those people you expect that from, right? You deal with that all the time. It's the people that you care about where their spirit has been hijacked, it's up in a cage somewhere, and they're the ones telling you, oh yeah, the sky's purple today, the pigs are flying, and you're like, riddle me what? The sky's not purple. Okay, it might be a little pink because of the pollution outside, but it's definitely not purple. And the pigs definitely ain't flying. You are no longer casting your pearls with these freaking swine. Because that's how they're acting. Straight, filthy piglets. Okay, so whatever filthy piglets you guys are dealing with that are trying to tell you, like, yeah, sky's purple, it's always going to be. You are going to look at them and you are going to know that it's just so outrageous, whatever it is that they're telling you, whatever bold-faced lies, whatever gassed up nonsense they are telling you, you are just going to know that is my cue to bow out. I'm not going to explain or expound on what is right, wrong, stupid, or just dumb. I'm just not even going to do that. That's what you're realizing. You're choosing your words very carefully. If you have to explain anything at all, if you guys can get away with not explaining anything, you're not explaining it. You're not explaining it. You got whole weirdos running around straight tweaking on you, trying to tell you what's right, what's wrong, what's fair, what's just, who you are, and they got it all the way effed up because you're not the one. You are not the one. You will never be the one. And these people are so upset by you being chosen. They're so upset by your calling. They're so upset that you are answering the call that they're just like, the devil has them wound up. Okay? They don't even see that they are the devil's karmic chew toy. They don't get it. So whoever these little piglets are, they see you as privileged. They're not even acquainted. Don't try to break it down for them. Don't try to explain it to them. Well, I'm not privileged. I live in the hood. I actually don't have any money. I'm actually just, I'm from hard comeuppance. Whatever. You're not explaining that to them. If they think that you're privileged, well, cool. You are not explaining it. So you guys went from certain people that were like, let me stand under your umbrella. Yeah, let me stand under your umbrella. And then as soon as they got under that umbrella, they're like, you need to explain to me who you are, blah, 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 whatever. Like, they want to project you're this, you're that, you're the bad guy. Okay, I'm the bad guy, duh. I don't care. But they're trying to mirror that. That's what's funny. Okay, whoever you guys are dealing with, they are trying to be like kind of like a twin flame. They're trying to mirror back everything that you're doing so they can make it seem like, well, I'm just like you, so I can tell you what time it is because I'm just like you. Because I did kind of like, after I got this message, I got the download, I pulled your confirmations, and then I did like a you versus them. And what I got is they're trying to match you tit for tat. These petty labels, these little snakes, okay, the Chucholinis are in the building. They want to match you. That they are a janky version of that because they're what? They are the devil's version. Okay? So this is this deck in English. This is this deck in French. Okay? They're trying to pass off as they're just like you. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm the same thing. But they're a knockoff, okay? They are a knockoff version, hoping that, like, you won't really notice, okay? This is like them being in a different language and just hoping and praying that, like, they just, like, pass off as being chosen, or they pass off as trying to use the same mannerisms or use the same words, or use your guys' verbiage specifically. Okay, they try to use your guys' verbiage specifically. I'm getting that very clearly, and they want to throw a wrench in your journey. The main reason why this is even happening, you guys, is because They want to know where you're going. Okay, the main reason why this is happening is because they want to know where you're going on this journey, and they want to either get there before you or they want to stop you. They want to hinder you from getting to your destination. Okay, this is something, your toil and labor, this is something that you very well could explain your hard comeuppance, the school of hard knocks, all of the hard things that you guys have been through. Because the chosen, especially my empaths, my light workers, we come from a place of darkness where things were not great and it felt like the gutter. Okay, you guys have people around you that are trying to take you back to that place while trying to project that you are trying to be something you're not, or that you're rude or uppity. And this is where you guys come from. However, you define your toil and labor, whatever has built your testimony, this is how you guys could easily be like, well, I'm not that type of person because this is all that I went through. But no, 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 no. We don't explain ourselves to demons. We don't explain ourselves to Decepticons. We do not explain ourselves to people that are upset with us, defeated by us, resentful of us, vicious with us. We just don't. They're irrational. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are dealing with people that are straight irrational. And your friends and loved ones, the people that you're deciding what you're going to do with, and you're getting very clear messages, downloads, and confirmations from God or the universe that these people you do need to get rid of. They are the ones that are acting like they're so mature and they hear you, but you know that they don't hear you. So you're figuring out what is the best way to walk away, to dismiss them with the smallest amount of words. Okay, you're like, I don't even want to use words, but I'm going to figure out how to use words. Okay, Veta, welcome to VIP, Goddess Love, and where did she go? Goddess Love and Noreen, thank you for being members. And Motivational Healer, thank you for your donation. You guys show a lot of maturity that is unmatched because of this toil and labor and because of the journey that you guys are on. And so what these other demonic whoever's are trying to do is they're trying to match this maturity. They're trying to match these intuitive abilities. They're trying to match your wisdom, and they can't. I literally got it like this. This flew under the table. It tells me that they're like public enemy number one, hidden enemy number one. Okay, devil energy, and then you. They think that you are wise beyond your years, which you are. You're very wise. And they just don't understand why you look like you're sipping on the fountain of youth. They just don't understand why you don't look your age, or you don't look like what you've been through. And so they're always trying to figure out like where you're going, why you're such a unicorn, why you're one in a million. There's a lot of jealousy surrounding your gifts, and so you're seeing all the yellow flags around you, and you're just waiting for them to all turn red one by one. They want you to get a message loud and clear. I know. They want you guys to get a message like, you're wrong and I'm right, and you need to explain yourself. This is the main message that anyone on demon time is going to try to do to you. Because anybody that actually loves you, anybody that actually cares about you, they don't even need to ask this. They don't even need to send you a message. They're just like, oh no, I totally get it. They get it without you explaining much or anything, because they are not committed to misunderstanding you. These other ones that are on demon time that want to play with you, they're on the F around find out time. They're like, I know they're no one to be played with, but I just want to see. I just want to see why they're no one to be played with. I mean, they're literal dummies, okay? Anybody that really loves you, anybody that really cares for you, they're not going to be like, oh my gosh, explain what you're seeing. Explain to me why the sky isn't purple. You would never. You would never. And for anybody that really tried to pull that out of you as a loved one, you're like, never again. You literally might have done that earlier this week and you were like, never again. You might have done that in your work arena. You might have started to do that and then you started to reel it back. Like, wait, I'm explaining myself to why the sky is not purple, why the pigs aren't flying. And I am not doing that. I am not doing that. So that's how you're looking at them. Like, you may have uttered a couple of words and you immediately regretted it. Like, but I'm proud that you guys, if you did do this, you kept your calm. You didn't let it irk you or bother you because you really started to master this. So you guys should be really proud of yourself that you're getting this good at it with people that you care about, that you know you have to dismiss, that you know you have to walk away from. The people that are upset with you, they want you to have like all these gray hairs. They want your whole life to be falling apart. They want you to be wrinkled. They want you to be angry. They want you to be sad. And it's all because of this gift that God gave you. It's all because of this gift that the universe gave you. So they're trying to send you this message of urgency, and they are paying attention while trying to bring you poverty. Poverty, you've already lived there. You've already been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and they're just very attentive to what you're doing because of the power that you hold. Just very strange. Very strange. I don't know what the ones that are estranged from you think they're going to get over on you, but this is not going down like that. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that are going to be happening over the course of the next week. You guys have some people that are on a straight smear campaign. There's no other way to put it. They're trying to get receipts for their smear campaign. And as you are starting to see this, because remember, they're trying to mirror you. So let's say you guys are both hairstylists, or you guys are both estheticians, or you guys are both stockbrokers, or you guys just do the same trade. And you're minding your business, you're leveling up, minding your business. And then here comes somebody that's in the same trade that's trying to tell you you're not doing your job right and something's wrong with you. And you need to explain that to me. And you're like, and you're who? First things first, they're always like with the conspiracies. They're trying to make you a walking conspiracy. Like, oh, you can't make trades like that. Oh no, you can't have clients like that. Oh no, you can't make money like that. No, that's not how that works. Are we acquainted with their credentials from the devil? I'll wait. They want to see your credentials. Like, okay, cool. I want to see your credentials from Satan himself. Okay? Because I know that's where you were sent from. Okay? You got some documents about being on the devil's timeline and your contract that you signed in blood? I'll wait. These people do not understand that you are not the one. You are not the one. And every time they try to go down this path, they will just keep going and going and going and going. And then they're going to realize that they're in the labyrinth of fuckery. They're going to realize that they're just going in a circle. Okay? See how this hall just looks endless, 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 endless. I want you guys to be really careful with who you have around you at this time. I want you guys to be really careful with people that are trying to mirror you at this time, because the devil is working really hard to bring you a toxic twin flame, okay? Somebody that looks like a twin flame, smells like a twin flame, looks like a soulmate, okay? So the first thing the devil's going to try to do is bring you a toxic relationship, making you feel like this is the one. This is one of the devil's favorite tools to bring you this karmic relationship. and make you think that, yeah, it's fine that they're cheating. Yeah, it's fine that we're in separation. Yeah, it's fine that I'm waiting on them. This is the devil's favorite tool, is love. Because we naturally and biologically need love. We want to be around a community. We want to be around other people. And the devil's like, oh, let me bring them this toxic relationship. Let me make sure they look real good. Let me make sure they smell real nice. And then you find out that they're a whole crazy, straight demon. So that's just one. The other ones are going to be on social media. Social media, strangers in public, or neighbors. They're on such another caliber of stupidity that you are just going to laugh. They're going to be sending you. You're going to have a funny reaction. Like, they're going to be looking at you like judging you. Like, this is like the craziest Decepticon trying to judge you. And you're like, I just really must need to pray for you because you just really do not know who you are messing with. You really don't know. These people that think they want smoke with you, they really think that they want smoke with you. They think that it would be a good idea to F around and find out. They're weird. Okay? They are literally weird. Unusual. They have a weird way of boasting. They're pathological liars. They're just trying to poison your life. They're trying to poison the way that you speak your truth. They are trying to alter the way that you share your gifts. They are trying to mimic your path. They are trying to throw a wrench in it. This person loves attention. They love attention. They don't care how they get it. They don't care how they get it. They don't care if it's negative. They don't care if it's positive. They don't care if it's hot, cold. They just don't care. They'll take it any which way. And I want you to understand, bestie, that there are a lot of people haunted by you because your silence dismisses them. Your silence destroys them. So affirm it below. My silence is my superpower. I leave them stunned. I leave them haunted. This is how they see you. Unbothered. Unfazed. Unapologetic. Just winning. So they want to make it look like in this smear, they hurt me. These people are looking for receipts. So like back to what I was saying about if you guys were both brokers or if you guys were both financial advisors or if you guys were both hairstylists or whatever, they are trying to get close enough to you to get receipts so they can share with everybody in the land their screenshots. See, I told you that they're a fraud. They want to see you dismissed or publicly humiliated. That is on a level like way too far above their pay grade. They wouldn't even know how to get there, but this is their plan. I didn't say they were smart. This is their plan. They're like, I'm going to get screenshots and I'm going to get receipts and then I'm going to share it with everybody. And it's like, okay, you would first of all need people to listen. And people don't listen to them because they're on demon time. They're on tweaker time. They're all talk. They're bold-faced lies. People don't take them seriously. And that's what another one of their issues is they really thought like they're giving me the time of day. Yeah, you gave them the time of day for a second. And now you see what it is that they're after. It is your power that they want. So whoever this message is for, you are seeing this play out because you are stepping into a new timeline. You are seeing this play out because you are stepping away from poverty. You are breaking generational curses. Some of these people have been making blood sacrifices. I'm not kidding. They've been sacrificing animals. They've been doing all types of weird shit because they want or seek to destroy you. They have been sent here to break you. They say they were going to do a good job, but they specifically are trying to mess with your beauty, with how you are attractive, with how you use your voice. Okay? So that is why it is so important that you see anybody around you that is sent to destroy you. Anybody around you that once upon a time you guys were like this, thick as thieves, and now they've been hijacked. Their spirit has been hijacked. And now you see the writing on the wall and you're like, all right, I got to dismiss them because they will do the devil's bidding and not even see that like they're this empty vessel walking around just doing whatever. You guys are this unicorn. And there are people, unfortunately, that want you to be this trapped bird back in toil and labor. The devil is trying to put a muzzle on what you do for the collective. So if you have friends or loved ones that they're not about their spiritual business, their core beliefs are not the same, they don't have to be, but they're just not acquainted, they can be easily wound up. They can be easily manipulated. And this is who you're getting rid of in your life, the people that can be easily manipulated. Okay? Because say you're this person, it could be a parent that you don't talk to. It could be a family member that you don't talk to because you are trying to break generational curses. Because there is greatness in your DNA, they are sending you a shitty hairdresser. They are sending you a shitty esthetician. They are sending you a crappy doctor. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to wind those people up to destroy you. So if those people aren't acquainted with the right side of God or the right side of anything, and they don't choose the light on the daily, or they just kind of don't care, they're kind of in the gray area, they are sent here to complicate your life. They are sent to complicate your life, and you will dismiss them. You will dismiss them because you're going to be it's almost like things are like good, 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 and then weird. And you're like, who is this person? They're not the same person. Once you ask yourself that the first time, that is how you know they have been manipulated. Because they're trying to tell you like, hey sis, hey bro, the sky is purple today. Did you see? Yeah, it's purple and the pigs are flying. You're like, oh, is it? They're like, yeah, duh. They are you already knew some of these people were easily manipulated, but they weren't doing you any harm yet. Do you know what I mean? You're like, they're my friend. Yeah, they're easily manipulated and it's hard to get them away from toxic people, but they're my friend. We have friends like that. We have loved ones like that. We have peers like that. We're like, they know not what they do type of thing. But if they have any type of influence on our day to day, if they have any type of influence on our business, our inner workings, our household, anything to do with our children, like this is like having a nanny or having a babysitter that is like amazing, amazing, amazing with your kids. And then all of a sudden they start acting like a whole weirdo. Are you not going to dismiss them, or are you going to keep them around to fuck around and find out? Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like how you would protect your offspring, you are going to protect your spirit. If you have a friend that is, say it's your friend that's helping you with your kids, and then all of a sudden you see because they're going through things, they're going through a breakup, they're just all turned around, that they're being whole weirdos with your kids, you are going to get rid of them quicker than you can blink. This is the same way you're going to protect your pure heart, because they are sent here to have a bad influence on your life, and they were wound up easily, unfortunately. And this is only to make you stronger. This is part of your level up. And know that though this is happening, huge blessings are around the corner. Like big. I always tell you guys, when we have to get rid of some people, oh my gosh, it sucks. When we have to block a whole bunch of people, when we got to dismiss a whole bunch of people, it's not fun because you are pure of heart. Do you like doing that? Not really. Are you good at doing that when you have to? It doesn't mean you take joy out of like, oh, I knew you were a piece of shit. So you're gone. You're fired. Afuera. You feel me? And there you're just seeing like, okay, you're getting so good at this, bestie. You're like, okay, I know that I gotta block some people, I gotta dismiss some people. Yeah, it's gonna suck. There's gonna be a little bit of a transition. It's like if it's the babysitter, you're like, well, I don't have another babysitter lined up, but I'm gonna figure it out. And it's like as soon as you just start figuring it out and making those moves, God's like, here's a new babysitter. Here's 3. You're like, do you know what I mean? You'll get those things in 3. You're like, oh, I don't know. I mean, they've been so good with Johnny. I don't know. Like, Johnny does his homework when she's here. So I just don't know. I just don't know. But the other kids are complaining. So maybe I need to get rid of them. As soon as you even make those plans, help will be on the way. God will show you, here's a babysitter. Oh, somebody's going to text you. Hey, did you know that so-and-so's a babysitter now? Da-da-da-da-da. You'll have more than you'll know what to do with. That is God telling you. On top of that, you're going to get messages like this. Messages either from me or another influencer that you are supposed to do this. It does not need to be complicated. Anybody trying to manipulate or complicate your life by telling you the sky is purple and the pigs are flying. No. So surrender to what God wants for you. Surrender to what the universe wants for you, which is telling you, ooh, they're not good for you right now. And they're not good for your household. They're not good for your finances. They're not good for your children. They're not good for whoever, whatever environment you have them in. It's all the other people, like whether they're on the internet, social media, they're strangers in passing. They're easy. That's light work. That's light work. But you are going to be seeing that in droves. You're going to be seeing that 3 to 5 at a time, especially if you guys are an influencer, especially if you guys are on social media. Have faith that these waves will take you exactly where you're supposed to go. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, have faith that the universe is taking you, it's carrying you exactly where you're supposed to go. This is like being stuck on a ship with a bunch of crazies. And God saying, you got to jump out of that ship. You're like, excuse me? Riddle me what? Jump out of what? Yeah, you got to jump out of that ship. You're like, okay. You have no life jacket. You know how to swim, but you've got no life vest. So you just jump out. This is trusting that the waves are going to carry you, knowing damn well you're pretty much blindfolded. And you're just trusting in the process. Secrets are being revealed to you. This is another sign of who you're supposed to get rid of, especially if they're too close to you. So what God in the universe is going to be showing you is, hey, here's a pocket full of secrets that you are not even supposed to know, but somehow is being delivered to your doorstep, being delivered to your inbox, being delivered to your hands, and you're going to see, oh, I shouldn't even know that information. I'm being shown this for a reason. People are going to have receipts. They're going to have proof that these people are saying whatever they're saying that they should not be saying about you. And it's just making you feel like, well, dang, I do not want to be this trapped bird again. So if I got to jump off this ship and just pray, that's what I'm going to do. And it's like, as soon as you jump off the ship, here comes a lifeboat or a yacht. And you're like, oh, I just wanted to get saved. Now I'm on this fancy boat. Now I'm on this little holiday, this little vacation. You feel me? It's kind of like the Wolf of Wall Street, where they're like on the ocean and they shouldn't be, and everything goes to crap and they're like stranded and they get airlifted out of there, and the girls are dancing and they're drinking wine, and it's like a really toxic situation that turns into like a fun night for them. And so that's what you're seeing, like, oh, all I had to do was trust in God. All I had to do was have faith that it would work out. That even though I cared about this person and I really liked them, they were easily manipulated. My life is not supposed to be this complicated. I'm not supposed to be over-explaining myself. Silence is your superpower. It simply destroys them. Okay? It simply destroys them. Thank you, Crystal. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are the main character. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are the main character. That is what's developing. So you were thinking, oh, if I'm gonna have the things that I want to have in this life, I'm gonna have to like have a whole posse around me. Not necessarily, maybe not yet. Maybe there's another wave of people that have to be dismissed for you to be able to be in this main character energy, because I'm seeing that there's a whole mountain, not like a little bundle, not crumbs, of blessings coming your way. This is like having a couple days of pure chaos where you're like, oh my gosh, I got to get rid of this person. I got to get rid of this person. Oh my gosh, now this deal is falling through. Now this thing is falling through. It feels like everything's falling through at the same time. And then all of a sudden, because you know who is trying to complicate your life, you know who is trying to get the time of day, you know who is trying to F around and find out, you start devising a plan with God. Like, okay, God, I hear you loud and clearly. This is who I'm going to get rid of. I know exactly what you want me to do, and I'm serious about it. As soon as you do that, you are stepping into main character energy. You are stepping into knowing that you're going to be provided for, and then miracles are on the way. It's literally as soon as you do that, all of the things that felt like they were falling through, the babysitter, all the plans that you had made, all the things that you had already laid out, are either going to be repaired easily, where you can take care of them at a later date. Maybe you thought you had all of these deadlines and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. And because people were pushing you for time, some of the people that are meant to be in your life, especially if you're praying for clarity, they're just going to they're going to push back deadlines for you. So that's going to be a great blessing for a lot of you. Like, oh, okay, I have more time. Because I'm definitely seeing that devil energy wants to mess with your sense of direction, wants to mess with your willpower, wants to destroy your confidence from the inside out. I got this specific confirmation for chosen, for like chosen star messengers, whatever you guys call yourself. I'm getting this specific message that we feel like we're not pure sometimes. We feel like dirty no matter what we try to do, no matter how much spiritual hygiene we do, no matter how much praying we do, because of how we were treated when we were younger, how we were bullied, how we were pushed around. We sometimes feel like we're in this dirty energy and we're like not even trying to be there. You're like, my house is pristine, my body is pristine, but I feel like this yuck type of vibe. That is what the devil is trying to bring to your doorstep, which is going to remind you a lot of your childhood or your teenage years. It's going to remind you of a not good feeling. Whoever is triggering these feelings in you, especially if you can kind of direct where it's coming from and recognize like, okay, well, I asked them not to do that and then they went and did that. And now I feel gross. Like, I got to be the bad guy. Why do I feel gross inside? Or why is this making me feel dirty? Or why is this reminding me of when I was a child? It's reminding you of when you were a child because of how adults treated you or how your parents treated you. Like, you don't know anything. You shouldn't be talking. You're not a reliable source. You should only speak when spoken to. It's like being ignored, being neglected, being abandoned. Do you know what I mean? Just being dismissed all the time. So maybe you guys feel dirty or bad when you are having to dismiss others. You could feel bad during the process or maybe after the fact. Like, yeah, I did the thing, but I feel dirty. That's what the devil wants. Okay. And what you are going to be working on is knowing that you are still pure of heart. You are cleansing your heart daily. You are not the person that you used to be. You are not this abandoned, dirty orphan that nobody wants to fuck with, okay? Everybody wants to know more about you that is of the light. They are not committed to misunderstanding you. They don't have time for that neither. You feel me? Whoever those people are that are trying to make you feel trapped or like you're blind to what you're doing, you are the all-seeing eye. Okay, may their spiritual eyes be blind. May their spiritual ears be deaf in the name of Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what type of time they think they're on, trying to look illegally into your life. But I am getting that someone is doing like some type of beauty ritual or trying to mess with your beauty, trying to use people around you like they're trying to be the puppet master. And I'm getting like they're making some type of sacrifice to do that. Somebody dislikes you that much. Not saying that it's going to work, not saying that you don't already pray against it. I'm just letting you know that somebody is that upset with you. They could be in your work arena. This is either somebody you are very acquainted with and you know who it is, or it's because you're on social media. You know what I mean? It's either like you know it's your sister, or you know it's your parent, or you know it's somebody on social media. Like you have an idea of who would do such a thing. Some of you guys could have been feeling like you're not creative, feeling like, what did I do all this work for? Somebody is trying to make you feel like your work is reversing, like trying to make you feel like all that hard work you put in, that could be giving you the ick right now. Somebody is trying to make you feel like everything that you worked for was a big waste of time. And so it could be very triggering to you. Yes. Very triggering to you, very defeating to you, to feel like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard, like 1 to 2 years on something. And now I feel like in an instant, it's going backwards. And yes, it might appear to some of you guys that it is going backwards, but it's only temporary. If that is even the case, it is only temporary to level up your discernment. Like, you are not trapped. You're getting out of this, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you're getting out of this. You are taking control. Wow. I got the Queen of Wands twice. This is the type of fire that you hold. Look at this. I would not want to mess around. You are gaining your independence again. You are going to be feeling funny again, confident again. You're just realizing that, yes, you could be a very generous person, but whoever is trying to make things painful for you, it's almost like you guys do not like being misunderstood. Okay? This is something that you've been working really hard on. Is people that love misunderstanding you, and you maybe being the type of person that back in the day was a doormat, back in the day was, you know, really nice and just explaining yourself. You don't do that anymore. You are moving safely away from that. Okay, you guys have given up on that. You're like, okay, I did that for a time or 5. I did that for a long time. Being a doormat, being too nice, over-explaining, feeling bad. So then I over-explained. You're not doing that anymore. You're turning your back on doing this. You're like, no, my silence will dismiss them. I'm good. I'm trusting in God. I'm trusting in the universe. These people want to make you feel, oh my gosh, if you are not walking on swords 24/7, if you are not walking on fire 24/7, you're not chosen. You're not a star messenger. You're not special. You're not nothing. Just because we are not going through hell and high water right now does not mean I gotta explain shit to anybody. Affirm it below. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Thank you, Rick. Say, baby, I'm a gangster too. I'm on my GOAT behavior. I got greatness in my DNA. My spiritual support is increasing. Okay, baby, I'm a gangster too. I got greatness in my DNA. My spiritual support is increasing. You guys are chosen to be born leaders. You've had to make a lot of sacrifices. You don't got to prove none of that to no one. And that's what you are. This is a big lesson that you guys are learning with not only strangers that are doing the devil's bidding, but your loved ones that are just easily hijacked and manipulated for evil. You know, we have the moon. Wherever you guys were being deceived, you're seeing that, okay, I was being deceived, I was being lied to, things are being hidden from me, but those secrets are being revealed. Do you see the spiritual support around you, putting you back together? Like, you guys are crying, like, looking into your reflection, like, oh my gosh, I fell for this crap again. Ugh, I feel gross, I feel dirty, I feel the ick. I cannot believe I fell for that again. And as you guys are doing that, here come your angels, your ancestors, Holy Spirit, the universe, to show you, like, hey, 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 like, pick your head up. It's okay. Like, there's so many blessings on the way. You guys just wanting to give up, and you're being re-energized. All of this that you are about to, you guys drop your scissors down below, because your cutoff game is unreal. Affirm it below. My cutoff game is unreal. Unreal. They are picking up your head like it's going to be okay. Like, we got you. So much love and support is coming in because you are going to dismiss who needs to be dismissed. Wow, 10 of Cups. What did I tell you? You guys are going from, wow, I was deceived again. Wow, it happened again. Wow, I feel dirty and gross. To, you know what? Wow, I have faith. I'm glad that I surrendered. I'm glad that I listened. I'm glad, like, 'cause sometimes this is not easy to do, depending on who these people are in your life. Imagine this is a babysitter that you've had for like 5 years, longer, and then all of a sudden, they're taking things out on your children because they're going through some things. You're not standing for that. But you're worried, like, oh my gosh, am I going to have to take off from work? Like, what am I going to do? And then you're like, no, 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 scratch all that. I am committed to removing them. I am committed to removing them. And then before you can blink, it's like the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. I can see clearly now, okay? Because before, you guys were like not feeling yourself, not feeling like yourself. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Yeah, bet your bottom dollar. Thank you, Kurt. It's kind of like, hold on. Hi, Virginia. It's kind of like you're just seeing the faster you guys get at walking away and not feeling abandoned, not feeling like you're at all of this alone, the sooner you guys know that, the sooner you're going to transform. You are not truly alone. You just don't need all of the BS around you. You do not need all the BS around you. These people were sent to slow you down. These chaos agents were sent to slow you down. You are being resuscitated. You are being resuscitated. Like, straight up. These people want you to feel like you're mentally disturbed. There's something wrong with you. Like, nobody asked them. Your cosmic blueprint is being revealed to you guys. And you're actually grateful because sometimes we can't see certain things unless it's somewhat upheavaled. You know, and it sucks when it's that way, but sometimes, like, we want to trust in people. We want to believe in people. And if you guys are pure of heart and you are chosen, or you feel like that's your calling, you don't like, you know, being mean or having to do certain things. You're like, oh, but you're realizing that it'll be easier to do over time. and that every time you guys do this, you will be blessed. Like, it's unfortunate when we have to go through these separations and when we just want union, or we have to go through these dismissals when we just want friendship. It's just like, well, damn, can I have any friends? Can I have any people in business? Can I have any peers? And no, not necessarily. Not if they're going to treat you like you're freaking invisible. Okay, not if they're going to treat you like you're invisible. This is like you saying, oh yeah, the sky is blue today. And they're like, girl, it ain't ever been blue. It has never been blue. It has never been blue. So no, because people that F with you, because you're chosen, they want to hear every bit of what you're saying. Every bit of what you're saying. You feel me? They want to hear everything. They're not trying to shut you down. They're not trying to tell you, oh, don't talk. You're irrelevant. People that are actually vibrating at the same level, that are also trying to rise, they're going to want to hear every bit of what you have to say. They don't see you as invisible. The devil wants you to feel invisible. Okay? So yeah, there's this trickster energy that you are either supposed to adapt to, or you're supposed to step into this main character energy. Okay, the enemy wants you to adapt to this poison, wants you to adapt to being invisible, doesn't want you to see this wolf in sheep's clothing. I feel like light workers, you guys feel like you are of service, that you are late bloomers, like you are ready to blossom because of this dirty, hard place that you've come through or come from. And that is why you guys are the diamond. Okay, that is why you have come from all of this pressure. You are a precious gem. You are a precious stone. Affirm it below. I am a precious stone. I am a precious gem. That's why a lot of you guys do really well under pressure. You don't like being there, but you still do well there because of all that you've been through. You are of service to the collective. This is where you blossom. You teach others to be an individual. You teach others to shine. You teach others to rise. And you also teach people that honey, or things that are abundance, is a sweetness that can be shared. But just as you like sharing sweetness and you could have a very generous heart, it doesn't necessarily mean that God wants all of these weirdos or these Decepticons or these demons around you, because you will pay it forward or give to all the wrong people before they have shown you their true colors. Yeah, we have the devil's domain. The devil's trying to bring you either a situationship. Okay, you guys could have kissed a bunch of frogs or a bunch of weirdos, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like I'm never gonna fall in love. Every time I feel like I met the one, they're not the one. And this is one of the devil's tactics, is bringing you these relationships where you can't really figure it out, and they're codependent, or you feel like you're falling in love, but it's always changing. And the devil wants you to feel like time is running out. Oh my gosh, you're not in love yet. You're not in love yet. You're not married off. Time is running out for you. It's not. Affirm it below. My life is just getting started. Okay, my life is just getting started. Okay. So last but not least, we have keys to closed doors. See what is being unlocked because you're going to walk away from people. Like, if these people are loved ones or relationships, they are not expecting you to walk away. They're like, no, collective's so nice. Like, they'll keep letting me tell them the sky's purple. They'll keep letting me. What? As soon as you put it on your heart to God, the universe, like, as soon as you tell God, like, no, they gotta go. Boom. You're going to get keys to things that were locked. You're going to gain access to things that were locked because you guys could not see this. These blessings behind door 2, you could not see because all of your loved ones, supporters, clients, friends, subscribers, whoever were standing by door 1. And you weren't realizing that they were actually blocking door 1 and you're actually at the wrong door. Door 2 is going to be made available to you as soon as you get rid of everyone that shouldn't be in front of door 1. Okay, because they are blocking your opportunities. They're only giving you this creeping doubt. Like, are you doubting yourself around these people? And when you met them, were you doubting yourself? I don't freaking think so. I don't think so. Your power is being activated. You're going back to a childlike nature. That is who you're going to know who is supposed to be around you. They're going to make you giddy, excited. You're not going to be having this energy depleted by explaining anything. Okay? They're going to be like, oh, you like reading books? I like reading books. Oh, you like going to lunch? I like going to lunch. They're just going to be on the same wavelength. And the people that you were dealing with before that you kind of were iffy about, you were being shown like, okay, you want access to new experiences, you got it, because you are putting it on your heart that you are ready to walk away from what doesn't serve you. Anytime God says it's time. Okay? When God says it's time to jump, you feeling froggy, all right, I'm jumping. And then here comes your lifeline. Here comes you being resuscitated. Here comes your life vest. Sacrifice. I want you guys to think about something very important. These people that are not for you are going to try to make you feel like you haven't made the necessary sacrifices. They're going to try to make you feel like, nah, you got to give up more information. You don't have your priorities straight. You have made the necessary sacrifices and you do this daily. Do not let anybody tell you anything different. Okay? Do not let anybody tell you anything different. Like, oh, you haven't made the necessary sacrifices, or trying to make you feel like you ain't nothing. No, no, no. You're going to let this go in this sacred cycle, and you're going to honor the cycle that you're in. So affirm it below. I am unlocking mysteries. I have access to new experiences. I am letting go of the old, and I am honoring the cycle that I am in. I love that for you guys. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Jungle Love. Okay, let's see. Ancestral wisdom, obstacles. Okay, I get it. You guys could be feeling like your battery is low. And this is something that you've been really working on, is re-energizing yourself. And you're also realizing that the key to re-energizing yourself is letting go of toxic people, because they can drain your battery faster than anything. You know how they have like lightning chargers? These demons, these Decepticons, they drain your battery like a lightning charger. So you are learning that, okay, some people, they just gotta go, or I just can't really be giving people access like that. Unfortunately. So this is kind of like you thinking that you can be an open book and realizing like, no, I really can't be an open book. You are learning how to withhold certain information from certain people. You are getting your lay of the land because you guys are about to break generational curses, actual issues in your family. Say your grandparents were toxic and abusive, and your parents were toxic and abusive, and you're breaking this generational curse. You think the devil is just going to make it like easy for you? Of course not. But you got this. I tell you guys all the time, the devil's coming to bring an obstacle, and we got the sledgehammer. You feel me? Okay, the devil's coming to bring you an obstacle, and you have the sledgehammer. Stone's good for the solar plexus. Citrine. And What else? Can't think of it off the top of my head. There are some stones that are like meteorites. I think it's not Libyan desert glass. Okay? I'm pretty sure. Right? Hold on. Libyan desert glass. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to look it up right now, but that there are different like tektites and meteorites that are like really good for the solar plexus, or they're really good for like different chakras. See, you guys are making it through this crossing. You guys are detoxing. You guys are honoring the cycle that you're in, and you have more faith that you will continuously pass this test. Okay, you will continuously pass this test. Yes, sunstone. Opalite. Perfect. Thank you, Savage Queen. I've come to shake the devil's tree. No, not moldavite. Libyan desert glass. I don't even know what moldavite is good for. I feel like moldavite is like probably the crown. But I would check Libyan desert glass. It might be for the solar plexus because it does have like a yellowish color. But just make sure that, like, you know, you guys get your crystals from a reliable source. There are a lot of people that are like just burning things and calling it citrine, and replicating things and calling it a tektite. So just be, you know, if you guys get them off of certain sites, make sure that there's like credible reviews, or get, you know, a reference from a friend, because there are really people out here scamming on crystals. Yeah. Yeah. We have the cosmic womb. Get ready for a whole new rebirth. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you have enormous growth ahead. The sun is going to be shining, and you're just not going to be as worried as much. And as soon as you start to worry, you're like, you know what? I know it's going to be handled. I'm going to give it to God. I'm seeing that I got this message specifically on Patreon. You guys could really be focusing on your spiritual practices or prayer before you even start getting on social media, or, you know, doing whatever. You're going to start honing in on that, and really setting the tone for your day, and see what magic unfolds by you saying your prayers first, you know, like turning off your alarm, saying your prayers, or whatever spiritual practices you guys believe in. See how that works for you when you set the tone that way before you like turn on the TV, or, you know, check your emails, or before you guys get on social media. And I guarantee that magic will unfold. You are setting your intention all throughout the day like never before, rebuking, praying, canceling, and denouncing, and you are empowering yourself. Okay? When I bring these things up, you know, you are nothing to be played with. You don't need to explain yourself to demons. It's because we don't empower the enemies here, but the enemies are real. Okay, we're not like, oh, they're the boogeyman. Oh, like, we're warriors. If you were drawn to my channel, you are a warrior. You're not a fraudulent. You're not a phony. You're not a baloney. And if you are, and you're here, you won't last long. You won't last long, because you'll always tell on yourself. Okay, like, people that are drawn here, that stay here, are warriors, really like making it through this battle. And others that are just here to cause a disruption, those that are here to just play in this sandbox, Godspeed. All right, guys, I hope you guys get to enjoy your 4th of July wherever you are in the world. I love hearing where you guys are from. So the spiritual assignment for today is, after the live stream ends, where are you in the world, and what do you like doing on the 4th of July, or when you have time off with friends and family? Okay, because not everyone celebrates every holiday. A lot of people aren't in certain areas of the world. So let me know what you guys are doing today, and where you are watching this from, wherever you are in the world. Okay? I love you guys so much. Bye, Linda. Bye, Kirk. Bye, Virginia. Bye, Jungle. You guys enjoy the replay. You are not to be played with. And these people want to F around and find out. Yeah, they do. You don't explain yourself to stinking blinking demons. No, you do not. Your silence destroys them. They have been dismissed. Okay, affirm it below. They have been dismissed. All right, if you guys are on any of the extra platforms, you guys got all types of content, all types of goodies. All the important links are in the description box. Thank you guys for your love, your support. Thank you, everyone that is subscribed, that's able to participate in the live stream. And thank you to everyone that's on Patreon and members only. I love you guys so, so much. All right, bye, guys. Toodles.